Hey, welcome back. We're playing Pokemon Soul Silver again. Let's see. Yeah, Chuckarito. Pokemon stretched out its body and is relaxing. Wish I was stretching out my body and relaxing right now. But yeah, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I did a little bit of off-screen grinding to hopefully ease the rest of the playthrough, at least in these early stages, right? Just did a little bit of leveling, so it shouldn't give us like an unfair advantage or anything like that. Just to make the Let's Plays a little more digestible, right? Don't have to do too much grinding. Let's see, we'll use Razor Leaf. Not very effective, but still a one-hit KO, which is really nice. Good job, Chuckarito. Okay, so what did we do? Oh wow, that's a really fast encounter. The Hoot I took down is already back for revenge. Let's do a body slam. Wow, I'm getting lucky with these low HP Hoots. What was I saying? Oh, right. On the last episode, we met, what's his name? Mr. Pokemon and Professor Oak. And Professor Oak gave me a Pokedex. And we also got the Mystery Egg and delivered it to Professor Elm for safekeeping. And now we just begin our journey, I suppose. Oh, and that red-haired fella broke into the lab and stole a Cyndaquil, and we had to fight him. What was his name? Forkles? I think it was Forkles. Yeah, so now we are on our way to the next town. Hey, what's up, man? I'm just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. Wait, you look weak. Come on, let's battle. Alright. Sure, we can do that. You know, I'm just beginning my journey. So kind of rude of you to call me weak. But let's see what your Rattata's made out of. Yeah? That hurt, but how about this Razor Leaf? Ooh, sorry, bud. Sorry, Joey. You know, yeah, your Rattata's just not on par with my Chuckarito. Yeah, you can call me when you stand a chance. Hit the gym. Get your level up. It's another youngster. Youngster Mikey. What up, Mikey? Who you got? A Pidgey. Oh, I'm at a type disadvantage here, but let's see what I can do with Magical Leaf. That's a really pretty move. I like that. Not very effective. Still a one-hit KO. It just goes to show you, if you put in just a little bit of time, get a little bit of level up, you can really come out on top against these other tough trainers out on the road. And Rattata. Sorry, bud. Sent some money home for Mom. Yep. She's gonna hang on to our savings and hopefully invest in some, good investments. I'm not a trainer, but if you look one in the eyes, prepare to battle. Okay, alright.
Instead of a bug Pokemon, I found a trainer.
Yeah? Kind of a... I don't know why you're looking for bug Pokemon not in the tall grass, but... Yeah, I don't know what you expected. Caterpie. I love Caterpie. Such a cute little Pokemon. Not very effective. Still a one-hit. A one-hitter. They call me They call me one hit, one punch, one hit Chuck. One round, one round Chuck. Oh, you're too strong. I already forgot the voice I did for this guy. That's fine. Moving on. We're in Route 31 now. Wonder what kind of Pokemon we'll run into here. I'd like to find... Don't really care about a Rattata. He's gonna get the Razor Leaf. Yes, sir. One hit. I would like to find a good flying type. Just to get some move diversity on my team. Oh, Bellsprout. I could go for another grass type. I don't think I can weaken him without killing him, so how about just a raw one throw Pokeball? Oh, come on, man. It did appear to be caught. It did appear to be caught. We'll try that again. Dang. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get this Bellsprout. Wow. Thank you for the Vine Whip. Alright, we'll throw our last Pokeball at it. I don't know why, but I'm really invested in this Bellsprout. I want her to come with me on my journey. Dang it! Alright, that's fine. Guess you'll meet your maker instead. Come on, Chuck. Give him a magical leaf. Put her out of her misery. Yup. That's what we like to see. Yeah, you know. Sorry sorry to keep you waiting a day or two for this episode. I just wanted to make sure that I was really prepared for my journey. Especially, you know, it's an RPG. You know, Let's Plays of these can run a little long. My feet hurt and I'm sleepy. If I were a wild Pokemon, I'd be pretty easy to catch. Yeah, you know. Just wanted to get a head start on this whole run before moving forward with it.
I caught a bunch of Pokemon, let me battle with you.
Why is that my default voice for everyone? For all these sniveling kids. What up, Wade? Caterpie. Bro's gonna get a magical leaf. Easy. Easy. Another one? That's fine. We'll switch it up. Give him a body slam. And a Weedle. You're really diversifying your team here, huh? Got a couple caterpillars. Got a worm. Actually, I guess Weedle's not a worm. It has legs. It has feet. Guess it's just another type of caterpillar, huh? Which, you know, I guess makes sense. Weedle does evolve into Kakuna. Just, you know, Caterpie has a very obviously caterpillar name, and Weedle, I don't know, is there a species of caterpillar that has a similar name? I think I always just saw that it started with a W, and it's like, oh yes, W equal worm. But also, it evolves into a bee, so I don't know how... I'm probably reading too much into the anatomy of Pokemon. Caterpie becoming a butterfly makes perfect sense. Biologically. A caterpillar becoming a bee, though, little less likely. Dang. Wow, the encounter rates are so incredibly high in this game. I know part of that is because I'm running, so I can kind of blame myself. Bellsprout going down. There we go. Oh, a critical hit. Wow. Okay. Alright. Okay. We made it through. What do you have to say? I found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm gonna raise it to take on Faulkner. He's the leader of Violet City's gym. Faulkner, you say? Violet City's gym. I like the sound of that. Hey, what's up, Dawn? Lyra, I mean. I knew it was you, Bill. How did you get past me? Here's something neat for surprising me, Bill. Bill obtained the Versus Recorder. Put it in the key items pocket. Versus Recorder can record your Pokemon battles. I have to go now. I won't let you pass me again. Let's go, Meryl. Yeah, it's my bad. Dawn is Gen 3. But also, Lyra? I just don't remember that character at all. Okay. Let's get healed up in the Pokemon Center, because we're about to hop into a gym battle, which we haven't done yet, so it might be a little tough. Restored your Pokemon to full health. Please come again anytime. I will. Yeah, I hope I don't have to. It is kind of only something I need to do when my Pokemon are dying or hurt. But, yeah, what's up? Champ in the making, you must be here to challenge Faulkner, the gym leader, right? You are quite welcome. Almost. This city has a tower called the Sprout Tower, where trainers come to train themselves. Challenging Faulkner may be too difficult if you haven't gone through their training. Ha ha ha. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I guess we'll hit up the old Violet Tower, the Sprout Tower, and see if we have what it takes to enter the gym and challenge Faulkner. Going up. Oh, Sprout Tower. Wonder what kind of Pokemon I'll run into here. What have you for me, Sage Nico? Bellsprout. Oh, like the name, right? Sprout Tower? Bellsprout? Surely that won't be the only Pokemon I fight here. If they're all grass types, then it might prove to be a little bit of a challenge. Bellsprout. No worries. Throw out a Razor Leaf. Not very effective, but it gets the job done. Ooh, 54 experience. Love that. Gonna need all the experience we can get in our journey. Yeah, I think I mentioned in the last couple episodes, but or maybe I didn't. Gen 2 is my favorite Pokemon generation, which, I mean, that's not really it's not a hot take at all. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Crystal, and that's Gen 2. It's the third game of Gen 2. You know, the one that's like a combination of gold and silver. It came with my Game Boy Advance, which was interesting because obviously the Game Boy Advance was a Game Boy Advance, but Pokemon Crystal was a Game Boy Color game. So Pokemon was so big at the time that they were bundling in a last generation game with a current generation console. And that's how I played Pokemon Crystal growing up, was on my Game Boy Advance. It was really cool because the cartridge and the console were the same color. They were both like that translucent light blue. It was really cool. I remember, I know everyone who experienced the Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, that era of handheld gaming, has these memories of sitting in the back seat of your parents' car, getting like a couple moves in every time the car would pass by a street light and you could see for a brief second. Because the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Advance, they didn't have lights on the screens. They didn't have front lights or back lights. The only way you could really see what you were doing was if you were standing in, playing in the light of a lamp or a ceiling fan or the sun or something like that. Or if your parents bought you, we called them worm lights, and they're tiny little lights. I don't even think they were LED. They were tiny little incandescent lights, I think, that would plug into the link port of your Game Boy Color, which does not output much power at all. But you would plug the worm light into the port of your Game Boy, and the cable for it was like stiff but bendable, so you could bend it, adjust the light to exactly where you needed it so that you could kind of see what's going on the screen. But if you were playing something that was, something more action or platformy oriented, something that wasn't turn-based like Pokemon, you were going to have a real hard time playing in the light of the worm light. But I digress. All that to say, Generation 2 was my first Pokemon game with Pokemon Crystal. I played the crap out of that game. I loved it. It was my absolute favorite. So when I was a teenager and Pokemon Soul Silver came out, Heart Gold and Soul Silver, these came out after Diamond and Pearl. So these are 4th generation Pokemon games that are remakes of the 2nd generation. And for the most part, it's the same game, just with much better graphics. And if I recall correctly, once you complete the game, you beat the Elite Four. I may be wrong here, but I think when you beat the Elite Four, some Gen 3 and Gen 4 Pokemon start appearing in the world. I could be completely off base with that. Mind you, it's been 15 years since I played this game as a teenager, and I really haven't gone back to it since, aside from this playthrough. I've booted it up once or twice, done like a little bit of gameplay, but I haven't given it a full playthrough since it was new and I was a teenager, or maybe I was a preteen. I might have been in middle school when the remake came out. Actually, hold on. Wow, I'm just skipping over dialogue. I'm sorry. You got that lore, I didn't. What's up, Forkles? Huh, he calls himself the Elder, but he was no match for me. Sure enough, those who lecture how you should be nice to Pokemon, they cannot defeat me. All I care about are strong Actually, that's not the voice I gave him, is it? It's like, all I care about are strong Pokemon that win every time. The rest of them don't mean anything to me. Forkles used escape rope. Yeah, I think I gave him that, like, dark, like, edgy tone. So good of you to come here. Sprout Tower is a place of training. People and Pokemon test their bonds to build a bright future together. I am the final test. Allow me to check the ties between you and your Pokemon. Sure, bud. You will not find a tighter bond between any trainer and their Pokemon without getting creepy. Anyway, yeah. I think if memory serves right, I was playing... Oh, the DS came out when I was 11, I think. Was it 2006? Maybe it was 2004. It was 2004, that's right. I was 9 when the DS came out. And Gen 4 Pokemon, I think, came out when I was still in middle school. So, yeah, I haven't given this game a fair shot since middle school. Which is crazy to me because it is my favorite generation. It's my favorite remake of my favorite generation. has all my favorite Pokemon in it. I've gone back and played the original Crystal, but I haven't gone back and played the remake. And it has my favorite... Ugh. Suicune is one of my favorite legendary Pokemon ever. Lugia is great. When I was little, I figured out how to get Lugia in Crystal, but I never figured out how to get to Ho-Oh in Crystal. So Lugia was my guy. Suicune was my favorite shortly after, because Crystal has an emphasis on Suicune's storyline. Oh, hey, what's up, Chikorita? Dancing around the pillar. Cute. There's Pokemon in here? What the hell? I thought I was just fighting trainers. What's up, Ghastly? This is my first encounter with a ghost-type Pokemon. I wish I had Pokeballs. I would like to catch a Ghastly. I'd like to trade it and evolve it into Gengar because I really love Gengar. But I don't think I have another Gen 4 game that I could use for that. So, may not be possible currently. We'll pull a Forkles and Escape Rope out of here. Yeah. I'm so dizzy. Man, sorry. Things keep happening in video games as I'm in the middle of a story, and I completely forget what I was talking about. Sometimes it comes back to me, but this time it did not. I do see the invisible pathways on the side that I could use to get around and not have to face these trainers, but I would like to truly earn my gym badge here. So, Birdkeeper Abe and your Spearow, unfortunately, you are going down, for I have a Razor Leaf. Boom, one hit KO. Love it. Yeah, so this was my first, Crystal was my first Pokemon game. And from the very first time I played, I picked a grass type, and I've been a grass type ever since. Grass type trainer. So the grass type starter has to be really bad for me not to want to pick it. But Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, I always pick the grass type. I think even 5. 5 was Snivy, right? I like Snivy. Yeah. Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Trico, Turtwig, Snivy. I'm a sucker for my grass types. He used Sand Attack, which lowers my accuracy, so I'm going to use Magical Leaf, which never misses. It's one of only a few moves in the game that is a guaranteed hit every time. The only other one that comes to mind is Swift. So, most moves have an attack rate of 100%, meaning they will always hit unless your accuracy has been lowered by an attack like Sand Attack. There are some like more powerful moves that have a lower chance of attacking but do way more damage. But Swift and Magical Leaf both do a decent amount of damage. Let's see what a Magical Leaf does. Magical Leaf does, 60 power, and see how accuracy is 3 dashes? That means that it will not miss. It even says right there in the description, the user scatters curious leaves that chase the foe. This attack will not miss. So, whereas Razor Leaf, which isn't even 100% accuracy, Razor Leaf is a move where Chikorita throws sharp leaves at high speed at his opponent. But Magical Leaf, we throw out leaves that will hone in on the opponent, chase after them. That's why it never misses. That's the lore reason anyway. Oh wait. Faulkner. I'm Faulkner, the Violet City gym leader. People say you can clip flying type wings with a jolt of electricity. I won't allow such insults to bird Pokemon. I'll show you the real power of magnificent bird Pokemon. What up, Faulkner? What up, number 1 gym fight? Ooh. He has animations. That's how you know he's for real. Then he throws out a Pidgey. A Pokemon you see in the first round of the game. Not even evolved. Just hanging out. Easy one-hit KO for Chuckarito. I'm starting to think maybe okay. Pidgeotto. Level 13, the evolved form of Pidgey. Should give us a little bit more of a fight. Throw out a Magical Leaf. And it's a one-hit KO. You know, I'm starting to think maybe I did a little too much grinding. I haven't really had any trouble yet, which is fine. You know, still playing through the game, but might be a little overpowered. Oh, for pity's sake, my dad's cherished bird Pokemon. But a defeat is a defeat. All right, take this official Pokemon League badge. This one is the Zephyr badge. It's funny that Pidgeotto was his dad's Pokemon, because what that says about him is that his dad was a bad trainer. This is a old family heirloom Pokemon that's been passed down, and it's level 13. With that badge, Pokemon, including traded Pokemon up to level 20, will obey you without question. It also enables you to use the hidden move Rock Smash anytime outside of battle. Obtained TM51. By using a TM, a Pokemon will instantly learn a new move. Think before you act. A TM can only be used once. TM51 contains Roost. It restores half the max HP. There are Pokemon gyms in cities and towns ahead. Make good use of them. As for your next move, I would suggest Azalea Town. Sure? Yeah, Azalea Town sounds good for me. Good to me? If I'm not wrong, Azalea Town is actually quite a trek away. Hey, what's up, Professor Elm? Hello, Bill. We've discovered something. The details are, well, I can't really say anything, but we want you to carry the egg. My assistant is at the Pokemart in Violet City. Could you go meet him and pick up that egg? Sure. I like eggs. I had a big old bowl of eggs for breakfast. I wonder if this one tastes good. Man, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Azalea Town is a bit of a trek because we have to go south through... Oh, maybe I'm getting mixed up. Do I have a map? Yeah, no, that's correct. There's like a lot of just wilderness between here and Azalea Town. I gotta go south through... There's like a creek here, a river, bunch of fishermen, and then a cave. Yeah, so we got a ways to go before we get to Azalea Town. But let's pick up this egg. He very clearly said Pokemart, and I went to the Pokemon Center. It's my bad. Long time no see, Bill. I've been waiting for you. This is from Professor Elm. The thing is, we would like you to take care of an egg. Okay, I'll take care of it. How you want it cooked up? Scrambled? Over easy? Over medium? Over hard? Over extra hard? Hard boiled? Soft boiled? Poached? Boiled? But like, neither hard nor soft boiled. Omelet? I would like to buy some Pokeballs, please. Do you have any grates? Nope, just Pokeballs. It's fine. I would like, I'll just do 10 for now, because after a couple towns, we'll get to where I can get Great Balls. Okay. Well then. Oh, hello. Who are you? Me, oh my, that egg must be. I see. So it was handed from Mr. Pokemon to Professor Elm, then from Professor Elm to you. Now I get it. That egg is truly an important egg. Please do take good care of it for me. Is that understood? Sure. I'm counting on you. Who are you? And why are you counting on it? It's just an egg. Well, any whoosy what's it. Thank you for watching this episode of Pokemon Soul Silver. I hope you enjoyed watching me take down the first of many gyms to be had in this region, in this generation. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.